Hey everybody, welcome to another After Effects CS6 tutorial. I'm your host, Buddy Blackford, and in this tutorial we're going to be learning about making motion paths in 3D. So, yesterday it was about 80 degrees out and about 180 in my room. Today it's like 20 degrees out and like negative 20 in my room. So, I mean, Mother Nature is just like messing with me, and I'm hot and then I'm cold. And that just reminded me of the Katy Perry song that I don't want to sing. But me and Bucky went out and grilled some steaks yesterday. It was a good day, and the steaks were like 1-inch thick ribeyes. They were good. So let's mainly just get on with the tutorial. I just want to give you like an update on him because you guys keep on asking where he is. So that's just a quick update. You guys will see him in a little while. He's working on his new website. So let's get on with the tutorial. So making a motion path in 3D is similar to making a motion path in 2D. Except for there's another axis you need to worry about, which is the Z. That's this blue one right here. Now I'm going to switch to my selection tool, and to work efficiently while you're in 3D mode, you're going to want to remember to use the hotkeys for your tools. The selection tool is V, and then for the hand tool I just use my middle mouse button. And then you're going to want to switch to the unified camera tool, which is C, and they're right next to each other, so that is pretty convenient. You can just put your fingers on the C and V tool, and then if you ever need to rotate, that's W, which is up at the top, and you'll learn to move around easily with those. Personally, I put my index finger on the F key because it has that little stub on it, and then I remember where the tools are, just like I'm typing without looking at the keyboard. So if you learn how to type without looking at the keyboard, it's really helpful in using your hotkeys. So let's get on with the actual moving of the motion path real quick. So I'm going to set a keyframe. I'm going to have my position open. I'm going to set a keyframe on the first frame. And right now I'm in my custom view, and I'm going to want to move him back and around the view. So let's move up a second, and then we'll move him around, and then I gotta move him back, and then I'm gonna move up a few more seconds. I just want to make like a simple arch. Now, as you can see in the custom view, it's kind of hard to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Can you even tell what's going on, really? You can kind of see that he moves back a lot, but I'm not getting any good fine-tuning. So let me switch to my camera. And look, this is not what I wanted at all. Now, I wanted to show you how not to do it first, which was using your custom view. In my previous tutorials about using the views, we learned that when you're using 3D space, you want to use your 4 views here. Now, I have main camera, top, front, active camera. Main camera and active camera right now are the same, so I'm going to switch this one by right-clicking, and I'm going to switch it to right. And I'm going to switch these around to what I like. I'm going to switch this one to custom view, and this one here to top. So we can see that this guy is rotated. If I click on here, he's been rotated, and this is the motion path he wants. Now what I wanted to do is just make a simple arch where he moves backwards, goes up, and then comes back down. Now that should be easy in our top and right views. These views which go down an axis are just called orthographic views. You only see them on an axis and you can't rotate around. So let's delete our keyframes here. And in our custom view, we couldn't tell that he was rotated because of the way we had our camera. So let's go back to our main camera here and rotate him to what we want him to be at. Oh, I need to click on the rotation tool here. There we go. Now he is at 44. So he's at the position that I want now. Oops. So now I can press P to bring up my position and then start animating. So I'm going to hit my V key so I can use my selection tool to start animating. And this is the main camera. I'm going to use the top view here. I'm going to move him back. Oh, I got to move ahead a couple keyframes. Let's move him back. And then to the right. And now I'm going to use my right view here to move him up. And I'm going to keep him in view using this main camera here. Now, I mean, you can't really tell how well I did that in this custom view. So that's why I'm trying to teach you guys how to use these orthographic views. Let's move a little bit more. And then I can use this to move him back down to where he was. And I can switch to this view. And then we can look and see how he works now. And that's pretty much the way I wanted it. I wanted to show you in the beginning how not to do it, which is by using the custom view. But you can use the custom view to look around and see what's going on. You don't want to animate in the custom view. Sometimes you can get good at it and end up animating in it, but that's for people that are more advanced and really have an idea of what's going on in their scene. That's the end of the tutorial. I'm not going to go over how to animate position or anything like that. There's a tutorial about that in the earlier sections. It's one of the first tutorials in the CS6 series that I'm doing, and just use those to figure out how to animate things. So that's the end. There's pretty much nothing else I wanted to go over. Let's end the tutorial here. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next one.